So if you have predatory males driving around, you're gay. Is there?
Yeah, you've done it. There you go. That's it.
Yeah, that was it. Okay.
Are you going to say it again?
Yeah.
Really?
No. Matt being directed by Ryan. Yeah, they say actors like being directed by actors. How was it?
Well, in this instance, it was marvellous. Because I think there's an acknowledgement of what it is to be an actor, obviously, but also it's a process, and I think as an actor, really, all we have is the process. You know, that's the thing that we, or at least I really hold on to. This was a process that was that I took something from that I got better in, and that enriched me, and it was a process that I'd never really done before. Like, I've never kept an accent up for the majority of the time, or I don't know, there were so many things in this movie that I did that I have never done before, which is, I think when you're an actor, that's the ground that you want to be treading.
Sure. And Ryan, you've worked with some amazing directors. People, like, do you steal from the directors you've worked with, or is it just, that's not really where you're coming from?
Well, I think you can be inspired by them for sure, or you learn from them, but the reality of shooting a movie is just so different than what you imagine it will be. You know, you're always you have to adapt to what's going on, and so your plans kind of change, and you're just dealing with, like, for instance, the little kid in the movie, Landon, it turned out that he hated the camera, and every time he saw it, he started crying and running away, which made it hard to, you should have seen the movie. And so I remember thinking, like, what do I do? Like, recast him? Or, I mean, he's 4, like that. It seems like so I remember seeing him, Animal Planet, and like that these guys would wait for like a year to get a shot of a bird coming out of a nest. It seemed like a long time to wait, but at the same time, like, it was an amazing shot of that bird coming out of the nest, so we thought we just would adapt to it and kind of take on that strategy. So we got long lenses and we hid in the bushes, or we hid under laundry at one point. We waited for him to come in the room. And it was kind of like what I heard it was like to shoot with Marlon Brando on Apocalypse Now. He just come in and do what he was going to do and then leave. But I'm glad we did it, even though it took some being adaptable, because I feel like we got some really honest moments with him. I mean, we weren't honest in that he thought there wasn't a camera around, but he was behaving honestly. So I think those are the things that kind of dictate the style, and also, like, for instance, we wanted to incorporate people from the neighborhoods. And my favorite part of the movie is the scene that Matt does with this lady where she comes up and they start dancing together, and that just happened, that she was kind of there and she wanted, I think she had a thing for Matt, she liked it, she wanted to dance with me. And so they started, Matt kind of pulled her out of Detroit and into Lost River. He pulled her into the fantasy, and suddenly you felt like you're watching like something that was working without a net. It could go sideways at any time, and that's when the fantasy and the reality sort of started to blend. And that's, to me, like, those were the moments we were really searching for when we were there.